And we're live. This is the Wayne's
What are you
World
doing?
style.
The Wayne's World countdown? Yeah.
Welcome
That's all I could think.
to the July 21st edition of OUYA Dev Support Office Hours. It's July 21st. The 21st of July.
There's a penny
Thanks.
for your thoughts.
I'll tell you.
Not
what,
even worth it. I don't want it. Just kidding. It is.
I'll tell you what my thoughts are.
What?
It was a great weekend for OUYA games.
Yeah.
For example, what came out?
So many me.
So Many Me came out.
Like so many Tims. Oh wait, no, he's back to normal.
He's back to normal. Read Only Memories was recent.
Yeah, that's the beta.
The beta.
Yes.
Other cool things from developers, such as the ones joining us today. My name is Bob Mills. That's Alex Doherty behind me. Joining us from somewhere in the Seattle, Washington area is the illustrious Mr. Tim Grobman.
Hey.
Tim, tell us about your weekend.
Yeah, I played some games. It was cool.
Cool. Joining us live via satellite, Mr. Philippe Raya.
What's up?
Sup, Phil?
Not much. This past weekend, basically spent a lot of time brushing up on Ruby and Ruby on Rails, and just growing my programming toolbox.
Do you have any?
Much needed to update and stop just using PHP. So, yeah.
Do you have any relevant?
Not a lot of game dev.
No OUYA related things you learned that you can share with us?
Not yet, but I am working on a Ruby-powered leaderboard for Super Pixalo using the data from Parse. So when you finish a level on Super Pixalo, it sends the time. When you're in the time mode, it sends the time it took you to complete it to the server, and then I need to take that and put it out in some sort of interesting grid, so you can see all the all the times and see who's got the best times for which levels and who's got the best times for like cumulative of a world. So if you completed all the levels in one world, you know, it adds up all that time, and then that's your world time for that. So yeah, but I'll put a tutorial up on my blog on how to use Parse as a to store high scores from in Java for the OUYA, and so that will be useful.
Sweet.
Very cool.
Creator of Shadowlight, A Figure in the Darkness. How's your coming hacking?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Cohen has a video to share, Bob.
Oh, sweet.
So we should totally share that.
Okay.
It's the Shadowlight expansion.
Okay. When do you want to share that, Cohen?
Wait.
You want some
Can
time?
I do YouTube? Like.
I don't know how you screen share.
I'll try. Oh yeah. Yeah. Here's YouTube. There's YouTube.
It's
Well,
probably not going to share very well from Europe over there, but we can put the link in the show notes instead.
Okay. While Cohen gets that ready.
Hey, you can share it.
Oh, whoa. Use app.
I can share it. I can use the app. Yeah.
Use app. Continue.
What is this?
Oh, man. I have a lot of buttons to click. Hopefully it doesn't break anything.
Continue. Do it.
Boom.
Accept.
Oh, what is this? How do I make it so that everyone can see it, though? I don't know if this will show so everyone will be able to see it, you guys. Everyone sees the same video and playlist, so adding skipping video will affect everyone.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Only YouTube first, please. Okay. Oh, man.
I'm gonna look at it, and you guys can talk or something.
Okay, cool.
Something like that.
From a bunker in the Culver City area, Mr. Jared Yeager just joined us.
Hello, everyone. Apologize for my lateness. I was putting a crying baby to sleep.
But I'm awake, Jared.
Here, hold on. Well played. Well played. I have some milk. I have some milk for you, Bob.
And then,
I have some milk for your coffee, Bob.
Caleb, where do we know Caleb from? I met Caleb already like 3 times, and I'm...
Yeah, he's got to Be Active, a game. He's uses Construct 2, and he's been helping me with HTML5 games, wrapping them in Chromium, and also wrapping them in Cocoon.js. So he's been having some success with that. So
Yeah, it's
progress
big.
and learn stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been really cool. It's I just performance has been really great. Cocoon.js worked really well. The next big thing to figure out is basically doing in-app purchases through Construct and of course through the OUYA store. So I've never done any of that kind of in-app purchase stuff with Construct, so the whole thing's kind of new to me. But I know they've got all the pieces. I just have to figure out how you wire that stuff up correctly. I won't do it for Be Active. That's actually meant to be completely a free game, kind of a game for good kind of thing. But I've got an idea for a real simple app that I want to try to do as sort of a way of, it'll be a simple project I can build from scratch that I'll be using to, I'll include in-app purchases. It'll still be a free app, but I figured I'm just going to kind of make it sort of like a donate option that won't be really mandatory, but at least it gives me a chance to test the actual in-app purchase system and make sure it's working so I can take on a more ambitious game and do something a little more full-fledged.
Nice. Yeah, that's really common to have a donate feature. So.
Yeah, I've seen it before, so that's cool.
I got it working, by the way.
You did?
Yeah, I think.
What's this?
Oh no, it's no.
I hear audio.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds cool.
Can you see it?
No.
I'm double checking if it shows up.
I think you have to click the YouTube app on the side. So if this publishes, it won't show the video unless Cohen shares screen.
Yeah, it's not showing on the live stream.
And I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, but I got the YouTube app. So
Yeah. So the YouTube app only shows between our Hangout group and not through the greater internet. So it'll just see our reaction to watching a YouTube video, which is almost as good.
Aren't there a lot of
That
YouTube
was an awesome
videos?
video. Definitely
Yeah,
have to check it out.
There's as many YouTube videos of people reacting to stuff now as there are actual YouTube videos, so that could work.
Like what they play, like Slender Man or something.
Mm-hmm. Bob watches Shadowlight.
So half the internet is videos of cats, and the other half is people responding to videos of cats.
so yeah, we'll leave it in the comments or something, or
Yeah. So then I will bounce into how we usually start off the show, where somebody special.
Where's Matt?
No, it's you, man.
It's me?
Alex Doherty shares his tips from the OUYA submission front lines in a segment we like to call Derp with Doherty.
Yeah, this is less derp-like and more just sort of a recommendation. There's still a lot of games that get submitted that don't have trailers, and especially for free games and just games that may not have the most marketing. It's super helpful to have a trailer so people can see what the game is, because even for free games, if they don't know what they're getting into, a lot of people just don't take a risk to even try it, even though it doesn't cost a thing. And with free to try, it's even less, and then premium, we do require a trailer. So in general, it's just a good idea to include some sort of in-game footage in your game details. And right now we support that through a partnership with Vimeo. Boom. So you don't have to worry about having your account banned or the trailer removed or anything. You just have to comment and say gameplay trailer for OUYA, and it'll make it. And for those folks who have games out already that don't have a trailer, if you want to add a trailer, you can contact us, and we can add it for you pretty quickly, with just as long as you give us a Vimeo URL. And also, if you're going to update your game for some other reason, you can always add a trailer when you do an update. So, yeah.
Cool.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, but people can now post multiple Vimeo trailers for the game?
Yes. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but we do support, I know at least we support 3 videos. It might be more than that. So.
Cool.
Yeah, I actually had set up an account just to have it for this purpose, and it worked really well. It was like I just put the link
Yeah.
And it worked in my profile. So, and I will say, I think it helped quite a bit too, because I've done no marketing for Be Active at all, and really it's just been, I just wanted to see if it would even go live and pass the inspection first. And once it was like, oh my gosh, it's live, that's great. Now I need to go back and make a few little fixes. And
Yeah.
Once it now, I mean, nothing's broken with it, but it was just a little enhancement to think about. So, but yeah, it's very effective.
Cool.
Sweet. Glad you like it. Typically, I would bounce to Tim Grumman, but Jared has a baby that could go off at any second, so I would first go to Jared to see if Jared has any relevant OUYA news for us.
No worries. First of all, check a diaper every hour. No. So for OUYA stuff for this week, we have.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Can we do an over/under bet on how many things you're going to announce?
Sure. I'm gonna say 3.
I'm going to say 6.
12.
I'm not on any things as well. It's gonna be more than that.
All right, I'm going to count.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. So first of all, actually, we're gonna have back-to-back deluxe games. So this week we have Toto Temple Deluxe from Juicy Beast. They are releasing it this Thursday. It will be free to try and $9.99. Followed up by Landon from a Duck Game with Super Puzzle Platformer Deluxe next Tuesday on the 29th. Bob, I don't know if it's free to try or what the price point is, but it looks awesome. Originally from Adult Swim Games.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, Bob?
I don't.
But yeah, so mystery to be solved. So that's going to be awesome. We got BallAware's Svens going on sale this week. Again, if you have any sales you want to run, feel free to reach out to me, Jared at ouya.tv, so we can set those up for you for future dates. Alex is cracking up with his hands. I also figured, this is where all the numbers kind of pop up, I figured now since we are reaching towards the end of the Free the Games campaign, you have till August 10th to launch your campaign to be eligible for the matching funds. And we've actually have a lot of projects that have been posted to freethegamesfund.com. I just want to kind of go over them briefly. What we got hopping out there, and for you to submit so you can get on this before August 10th if you've got something you want to put out there. We recently had Captain Bra 2, a Space Travis Steve In story. It's got a goal of 75K. It's already up to about 16K in just a couple days. It's like a 50-day plus campaign. They got really close the first time when they were going for I think 95 or even higher, like 125. And that was before they knew about about OUYA, and they're doing very well to start off. We've got a Demon Hex cross-platform collectible token game by Divine Knight Gaming. They just started off. We have Robo's World, the Zarnok Fortress by Attila. Yes. Robo's World, the Zarnok Fortress. It's 40% funded by Attila Braniziski. I've totally butchered that. We got Mukashi, Scrolls of Hope, an adventure game for OUYA by Daniel Dingler, out of Scilly, UK, or Isle of Scilly, UK. That is Scilly, not Silly. Fire with Fire, online tower attack and defense by Thierry Giorgio. I'm totally butchered that, from Tampa, Florida. They're about at 25% funded already. Enchanted Kingdom, a 2D puzzle platformer by CG Development, looking about 10% funded right now. Stasis, a new age real-time strategy game with free demo by Jack Sipple. Crucible for OUYA, PC, Mac, Android, and iOS by Davis Ray Sickmon Jr. And Thump by Robert Markham, that just recently went up there. And also, believe it or not, we have an upcoming Free the Games Fun game, Elysian Shadows, by the Elysian Shadows team. They do adventures in game development, a very popular YouTube show, and they are going to be planning to release it for OUYA and I believe it's Sega Dreamcast at the same time. So they've got some sort of approval from Sega to release a game for Dreamcast, if I'm not mistaken. And they're going to be launching their campaign on August 1st. Yeah, so that's everything that's cooking right now in Free the Games land.
That seems like a big wave. Is that like a sprint to the finish?
I think it's a bit of a sprint to the finish with Collateral Damage just finishing up, and you may have already announced it already. It wasn't Free the Games Fund, but the Dear God by our friends at Crescent Moon, who also did Ravensword, just got funded. So thanks everyone. I know I contributed. I know Bob contributed, so he get his sweet ass Dear God mug.
Yeah.
His $50 mug. So it looks like early access, according to their Kickstarter, is going to be around September, I think. So hopefully we'll work with them to get an early alpha or beta on the channel. And that leads me to my last announcement. Alex and I definitely troll through all the early submissions, or any of the submissions, to see if anyone's got alphas or betas coming in. But we can't catch them all. But if you do have an alpha or beta that you're putting on the platform, please let us know. So that we can feature them in our permanent alpha beta channel that's at the bottom of Discover, or if you're doing any updates for an alpha or beta, so we can move it closer to the front. So like when Shadowlight update comes out, or any of your other alphas and betas, we can kind of put them in a nice prominent position for people to check out there. And we've seen good success with that. I think the Chain Gang Chase team, for example, said that I think they were getting about 100% more downloads on OUYA than they were on PC. Thanks to the placement of that channel. So it definitely seems to be working for people who've got their alphas and betas out there. So good stuff. That is it.
Yeah.
So Alex, that was more like 16. You stopped counting at 6 because that was your number.
Yeah, that's true. No, it was the first three things: Free the Game, Fund, Deadline, and then all the Free the Game games I counted as one thing.
Right,
Yeah.
instead of...
And we should have...
Yeah, what are the rules, man?
we should have come up with better rules. But right now, I feel like I won.
You won, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you're the closest without going over. So, so Price of Right style, Price is Right, you won.
Do you guys see anything in the QA, or is it clear right now? Because last week...
Went to a different world. I'm intrigued by it.
Is what?
do you see anything in the QA? Because last week I didn't, but then someone else said there were a bunch of questions, so I'm just want to double check before we move on.
It's totally blank for me. I can't see anything.
We got some that came through customer service that I think we wrote some email answers to, stuff like that. But I think those have been all answered.
Okay. If those have been all answered, then we can pop over to our weekly segment where Tim Grutman shows us entry and intermediate level programming things in a segment we like to call Grok with Groutman.
Okay, so I don't really have much to show for today, although there's some issues that came up this week, so I could just talk about some easy fixes that came up. So the first issue is Unity doesn't like, or at least our recent OUYA Everywhere Unity plugin doesn't like it when you have spaces in your project path. So if you get rid of those spaces and make a new folder like off your C drive, or just don't have spaces in the folder name for your base project, that will help NDK to build. So get rid of spaces. The other big issue was for people that were on the old legacy plugin that are upgrading to the new OUYA Everywhere plugin. There are a lot of legacy files that you need to remove. And if you check out the OUYA Everywhere Unity docs, I've got a legacy section that itemizes all the files that you want to remove that are old. So things like the OUYA native activity, some Java files, some old C# files get removed because they've been optimized. So I will be adding more stuff to that section so that if I missed anything, it'll go in there. And just remember to clean that up before you import. And then remember, when you import, always back up your project before you don't want to mess anything up or lose your icon or lose your key store. If you do happen to accidentally replace your icons, get them out of your backup or overwrite them after you've updated. Re-download your signing key if you've overwritten that. You can get that from the developer portal. And after you do updates, make sure you compile NDK and compile the plugin. And you should be good to go and ready to publish. So that's everything there.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Excellent.
You did it, Tim.
Oh, that made me happy.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. This week's Office Hours is brought to you by Welch's Plain Fruit Snacks.
Fruity snacks.
Is that really all the tips you had today, Tim?
Yeah, that was kind of it. Unless I'm missing. Yeah, that's it for Unity stuff, anyways. I didn't do any like cool stuff to show off this weekend, so
Okay.
I kind of that when you play games a lot and you're kind of addicted, and all of a sudden it's 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
doing
like, wow,
that.
life. That was me all weekend, man.
That never happens to me.
Yeah.
Not ever once.
I played.
Like, I'll make something cool in 2 hours, just a little more. Got to kill some more zombies. Got to kill some more monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I did forget, actually, there was one last Kickstarter that is going to start, and that is, I know, it's Papa Seagull. They're Super World Carts that has...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's bringing back his Kickstarter.
He is going to.
Yeah, he's going to bring it back, and so he's got Timber, he's got Turing from ROM already working there, and I know he's talking to Gaz, the Amazing Frog guys. He's pretty open to cross-promo stuff of characters, so feel free to reach out to him if you are interested in doing some cross-promo. Maybe you'll get a character from your game in his kart racer, in his Retro 16-bit kart racer, so give it a shot. I know he's talking to the So Many Me guys as well, Juicy Beast, and I think there's at least one other dev he's talking to, maybe even Whispering Willows, to get Elena in there as a kart character. So talk to him. Maybe you can get your character racing with other OUYA characters and indie devs in their game.
Yeah, Phil.
So what kind of Pixelo special ability does Pixelo get when he's in a racing car?
Rage quit.
I'm pretty sure he just has no traction.
Just rage quit. His whole car explodes, and he just turns red, and he gets frustrated. That's a good question. Oh man.
Really slidey. He'd slide all over.
He'd slide. Yeah, he'd drift. He'd be amazing at drifting. But it's like not like a really controlled drift. It's almost like you go a little out of control, but it much faster than like a Mario Kart drift. So if you use it right, you can use it to your advantage.
So if it's like Mario Kart, they have those things that you can drive through to pick up. What do you think it would say if Pixelo's driving?
Sweet, new collectible.
That's right.
Yeah. Some people are going to get that.
I love that Tiny Pixels still has that as her new follower announcement thing. My voice goes over the whole stream.
Does it really?
Yeah. I've offered to do her a custom one, but she likes the sweet new collectibles thing. So
she's just collecting her followers.
Can we do that? Can we do that for ours? How do you do that?
Sure. Yeah. Talk to Tiny Pixels, and I can get you the audio clip if you'd like.
Okay.
Or I can record you your own, if you would like that.
Can you do like a new subscriber, but in the spirit of new collectible?
Oh yeah, totally.
New subscriber.
Yeah, let me write that down, and I'll send you an email and record that next time I get the chance.
Whatever is a follower, whatever the nomenclature is.
I think it's it's follower, not subscriber. Subscribers when they give you money.
Speaking of which, Tiny Pixels will be back with her OUYA Thursday soon. I know she was moving, and she had, I think, her old place or her roommate had the OUYA, so we hooked her up with one to continue doing her OUYA Thursday. So if she doesn't start this Thursday, it'll be the next Thursday again.
Nice. That's at twitch.tv/tinypixels, and Pixels has 2 X's in it.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah. We also have a Twitch stream.
Yes, we do.
Where Alex plays games.
I try anyway.
And it's twitch.tv/playouya.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you playing next?
Okay, what are we playing, Alex? You know what we're playing.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm totally allowed. We're playing So Many Me tomorrow.
Ooh. Which I think people will be happy about, considering that a lot of people are trying to 100% that game, and they're having a lot of trouble getting through all the puzzles.
Also, I think it'll potentially be my best performance because I've been practicing this game for about 2 months.
Yeah.
So I can get through at least level 5.
Are you far into it, or you be starting from the beginning?
I'm going to start from the beginning.
Oh, man.
Speaking of which, everyone out there, I've actually, I don't know if you've been reading the reviews, Alex, or watching any of the YouTube videos, but a lot of people are very happy with the writing in that game, especially in the beginning, which Alex helped contribute with the team. Added a little bit of extra humor and a reference in the beginning, and some nice edits. Alex is the accomplished writer. So he helped out the team there. So beyond giving feedback on your games and stuff, we can also help you write stuff.
Yeah, true.
The team already had a really funny written game to begin with, but Alex he did a really nice job on the beginning part and worked closely with them. So if you want some sweet writing, some sweet verbiage in your game, and you don't know how to get the words out, talk to Alex.
And if you need any like real-time modeling, I can send pictures. Me and Alex have headshot. That's true. I can send both.
Like actual modeling, not like 3D modeling, but
modeling.
Like Zoolander.
Yeah, like Blue Steel.
Yeah. Alex, Bawb can't turn left though.
Not yet, man.
No, not yet. Actually, if you go to our website right now, you can see Bawb modeling our hoodies for sale.
It's true. Oh, stop. It's at TV.
I was there.
Yeah,
I took those pictures.
Yeah, Alex
it was really hard.
Photographer.
It was hard to stay focused. I was just like, oh, that's beautiful.
But
I'm a professional.
Bawb, I heard you're quite the smizer.
I don't even know what that means.
It means smiling with your eyes. There you go.
Oh yeah, I am.
You learned it from Tyra.
Who told you I was?
Well played.
Do you guys all now have mojos from Joshua and C?
Our review team does.
There's some of them, yeah. They're around.
We have a half dozen or something.
Are you going to have Tigger K1 in the future? This guy's asking the hard-hitting questions. Company answer from Jared. Go.
We're gonna have all of the K1s. No, I have no information on that. I almost broke a crazy story right there.
We're the developer support team.
You know what we should do? Have somebody in the audience make a game called K1 on the OUYA, and it's going to get so many hits, make tons of money.
Bawb, you should just have a box of Special K that you can just hold up. Put like a 1 on it.
One box, yeah.
We can't speak to what chipset we'll have in the future, but we absolutely will be sharing Screaming for the Mountaintops when we have the specs that we will be sharing on OUYA 2. We promise.
Until then, it would be a great snowboarding game.
Yeah, true. I was reading the YouTube comments, which I read all of them, by the way, and some are nice and some are the opposite of nice. One person was like, "When are you gonna announce OUYA 2?" And I was like, "I don't know, man.
When we're ready."
Yeah. And then he said, "Oh, whoa. Here we go." Oh, Josh is answering for us. I'll let Josh. That's Josh's answer. And then Kiranio is saying something. Yes, I am.
I don't know what that.
I'll leave that up.
What's that in reference to?
I don't know. Something.
Oh, making the K1 OUYA game?
Oh, he's making K1.
Perfect.
Nice. Done.
Contract.
We'll feature
contract.
We'll feature it.
What games have been coming out that are cool? Bang 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 is really cool.
Yeah, that one's fun.
By Sophie Holden.
Yeah, she's got 3 games now. With Swift Stitch and Rose in Time. That's it.
All the new ones.
Yeah, what's this one where it's like a tower defense? That one's super fun.
Oh yeah, Radiant Defense is super fun.
Oh yeah.
We're featuring Radiant Defense this week.
This is so beautiful.
Magic Hero is pretty cool. It's kind of like a puzzle questy style game.
Animal Battle is really cute too.
What battle?
Animal Battle. It's kind of like Super Puzzle Fighter, like from Capcom, but with cute animals and like gem drops and things like that. So it's a good fun for the whole family gaming on a budget. Okay, like $2.99.
There's also this EP Chain Reaction, which is sort of a remake of a classic one, but it's when all the stuff's flying around the screen and you explode the one and you try and take out as many other ones with chain reactions as you can. I've always liked those games.
Nice.
Yeah. And Void Cack. That one's a weird one.
That actually might be that ranks up there with the Butt trailer. As being the best ones we've got. I don't know if you've watched the trailer for Void Cack.
I haven't, but I played the game.
You should. The trailer ends. Spoiler alert! With as the gameplay continues, it fades in, like a half fade in shot of the guy's OUYA in the background, and then you just start spraying whip cream all over it.
Tim,
Oh my god.
I have a particle shader for whipped cream, so we are good.
can you play the trailer with your screen sharing? Is that possible? I want to see it. Or is it not possible?
Apparently, Landon helped them do the port.
Yeah. He's also working on Burrito Galaxy, this developer.
And Rupert's here. Hey, Rupert.
Rupert just showed up.
Hey guys.
Sup?
I think my audio's working.
What's the good
Sorry I'm
news?
late. It's always lunch for us. Dinner.
It's a meal time for everyone on this call.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, it's fine.
I played Super Puzzle Fighter. That game annoyed me. I liked Puzzle Chronicles.
Okay, what am I looking for?
Boy Cack, the trailer.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen. I think. Yep.
No, we're on. Yeah, you're good.
That's not wrong.
It's a new thing.
Oh, we won't get sound though. Huh? This should be weird.
No, you'll hear sound.
BOID.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right about.
Look what I see here. It's be active. Check
There
that
it
out.
Oh, Boy Cack.
Caleb.
Active?
Yeah, that's yep. Yay!
And
Yeah,
what's-
it went live I think on Sunday or something. It's
Oh, you did Be Active?
yeah, that's not what we were just talking about.
Oh, but I didn't realize that it was the
Yeah.
homophone Be Active. I thought it was like a workout on OUYA app.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you didn't start
Oh,
talking as if
21,
you played it already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. I got a great workout.
Swift Stitch is also a good one too.
I like this game because you're like educating us while we're playing.
Bob thought I shouldn't be picking up the power-ups though. He tried to make me lose.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Alright, I want to play this really quick. Alright, so powered by Ledai, they make Cocoon.js.
Yeah, and it was really a good process. I mean, the performance has been fantastic. It ran better than iOS, I think, and some of the Android stuff I've
Oh,
done. with
really?
Yeah, the music loops really smoothly, which is not always the case with certain ports. You know, I have some of those, there's a little hiccup in the looping sometimes, and it's not with this. So,
Oh my gosh, that died already.
yeah, I'm actually, I don't know. I guess this is everyone here is pretty technical and stuff in terms of code, but yeah, this basically is. I launched this with the they just released. I guess it was a Canvas Plus 2.0.2, which fixed a problem that I thought still existed when I was working on 2.0.1, and basically it was this whole like key press logic was really kind of screwy. So I basically was like, this is just frustrating. So I stripped a bunch of options out and just went straight to the game. You know, because it was just, okay, it's working, you know, and then, so once it went live, and then they fixed the bug literally the day I published, I'm going back now to add pause and a few other little things.
Oh my gosh, it
So,
has like almost like a Flappy Bird mechanic, but
Yeah,
run
I was
into
kind of
things.
inspired. It was sort of a combination. My inspiration was kind of a little bit Jetpack Joyride, just because of the pollution is kind of like the zappers, and then the group thing is sort of from Zombie Tsunami, which is sort of an endless runner where you're basically a mob of zombies, and as long as one zombie lives, you keep playing, which is, you know, most endless runners are pretty much a one-shot thing. You screw up once and that's it, game over. So this was sort of I borrowed that concept and ran with it. A funny story though is I actually now have a honeybee hive in my backyard.
Awesome.
Nice.
True story. Like since this game went live, I think the original version was in May or June when it went officially live before it got to the OUYA, and from like iOS and Android and stuff. So yeah, but I'm super stoked about Cocoon.js because now I can totally, you know, this is not necessarily obviously the most intense game ever made, but in terms of like the kind of stuff I would ask of it, there's a lot of parallax going on, there's a lot of particles, and the OUYA handled everything great. So I'm excited to know now I can pretty much make, you know, just about anything I can think of in terms of graphics, and know that it won't be a problem with performance, because, you know, this is ultimately an HTML5 game. And not a stitch of code. I am not a programmer. I did this with Construct 2, which means now anybody who doesn't know how to program can now make games for the OUYA. And
That's
Man,
huge.
we should have just put that all in the box right there. That was the
Well,
best
you know,
endorsement you could probably get.
I was totally thinking about that, like from OUYA, like to like literally make a special like beginner's game kit, right? Like here's an OUYA, here's a license of Construct 2, and basically the steps, to do it, and basically a young aspiring game designer who doesn't necessarily know how to code really well could actually, make something and use the OUYA as their sort of springboard.
What makes Construct 2 so easy to use?
I don't have to know any scripting. I don't do any code. It's all basically a series of game rules, and it's very flexible. I can include JavaScript plugins, so it's not like it's a sandbox. Programmers can, in fact, create custom stuff. I don't know if I used it in this game, but there's a custom tween library out there that someone had created that I was able to start utilizing for, like the old Green Socks tween light. It gives you all that easing stuff that you would get without, again, me having to get caught up in all the math and everything. So it's really been amazing. And again, it's a pretty good performing engine. It's reasonably priced. There's a free version, but I think the full one's $120 flat. It's a one-time thing. There's no subscription.
That's awesome.
It's on Steam, and that's the other thing. Speaking, and again, Construct can reach everything. I mean, I can totally. There are Steam games that are made with Construct that are out there. I forget the ones off the top of my head, but. Yeah, so I'm really thrilled because there's a lot of great ideas I'd like to explore, and now I know for a fact that I can do it. Where before it was always like, maybe it's possible, but I don't really know. And now that I've got a game out there, again, the next big thing is just figuring out the in-app purchase stuff. And I'm making a tutorial for this for Construct users, and I'll make one for the in-app purchase stuff as soon as I know I've got a system that works and is, the real deal.
So Caleb, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was just looked over at my other laptop the second there, but I wanted to just check something that I think you said. This is pure HTML. There's no weird plugins or anything like that. And then my next question was going to be: is it using the web client, the web view, as a the straight web view, or are you bundling? You can bundle Chromium as a better browser to do some stuff. Because I've got a Dart game that I did, which compiles to JavaScript, but when I basically got to trying to deploy it onto hardware at the time, that was just horrible. So the performance is good for JavaScript, but it's just the performance is just not good enough on the hardware for JavaScript stuff. So I kind of gave up. So, but I'm now wondering, should I go back to it? Because this looks quite cool.
Trying to figure out how to.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give it a try. Honestly, I can't imagine. I mean, unless you're just doing I really don't know what would necessarily push it too hard, or maybe not translate well. But again, this is a fairly simple game, but there's a lot of parallax going on. There's a lot of moving parts, and I've let it run for a while. The clock in this thing, if you die, you can just walk away from it, and it will perpetually just get faster and faster until the background is literally just flying by. And to the best of my knowledge, I've never seen any significant chopping or glitching or any kind of problem with it. So yeah, it should work. And again, Cocoon.js is the thing, and that I don't know how to tell you how to do it necessarily, but basically any HTML5 game can be wrapped in Cocoon.js, and they use what's called Canvas Plus, and that's essentially the tech that they're doing the port. So I would definitely look to that. Was it ludei.com, ludei.com, and just check it out and see what you might have to do to your project to get it to work. Oh, there's the whipped cream.
He didn't even. Here's a vertical oriented video. This is shot with his phone. Oh man, that's awesome. Let's watch it again.
By the way, if you're looking for a free HTML5 library, Phaser is really good, and then that wraps right into Cocoon.js. And then it does require a little bit more coding, but the documentation is really good. Plenty of examples. Yeah, highly recommend that. Phaser.js. I think it's like phaser.io with a PH. I guess that's how you spell phaser, so.
Captain Kirk Phaser?
That's a lot of whipped cream.
Phaser.io. That's it.
Just reckless disregard. But I bet you it still works. As OUYA.
I would bet.
It's got a good sealant against whipped cream.
The designers were thinking ahead.
Mm-hmm. That was one of the first tests we did.
It runs and so it doesn't melt that way.
I'm still wondering about Tim's whipped cream shader, whether that's like some advanced SIGGRAPH thing that he's going to submit soon. That sounds good, because I've seen some good Jello, shaders, and they look, modeling, and it's like, oh, it looks really good when it's done well, and really good whipped cream shader. That's what every game needs.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of a whipped cream particle system, but
Nice.
You can replace your
shader too.
you can replace your zombie explosion thing just with exploding whipped cream.
Yeah.
There's a game here. I'm sure there is. Like kind of people. The characters are all made out of candy and icing sugar and gingerbread and you shoot them and that's it.
You can call it candy squash.
It would be awesome.
Margaret, I think you need to meet again.
Getting some lag.
Can you hear me? There he goes. What you doing, man? You on a road trip?
Yeah, I'm on my way to Casual Connect.
Oh. Okay, cool. Wait, what? What's Josh Lindsay talking about? Josh, what are you talking about? You're freaking me out.
His profile picture, I think.
Where? I don't even know.
Before he was on video.
Oh, okay.
Just real quick, somebody was talking about Cocoon.js, and if anybody's interested, I can't go into detail with it right now because I'm in the car and it'd just be miserable to try to do that. But if anybody wants more information on how about Cocoon.js, I have quite a bit of experience using it for our game Save the Dummy, and we were trying to put a WebGL game using Goo Technologies Goo engine on and deploying it to iOS and Android. And for the most part, it works pretty well. There are some little caveats with it, but there's a couple really cool pipeline tricks to really speed up the process, so you don't have to wait and build every single time through their portal. You can actually just build once and then be able to rapidly build without even using their site at all. And I'd be happy to share any of those tricks with you guys. Just send me an email to marco@hashbanggames.com and I can help out with that.
Sweet, man.
Anything that skips the publish process, because a lot of these games, it can take 20 or 40 minutes to build a game. If you can bypass that, that saves a lot of time. It's all about quick iterations. Get that game out.
Yeah, it is. And your fill rate. It's all about fill rate.
That's right.
We can answer that bottom one right now.
When is the Black going back on sale?
Right now.
What are you talking about?
Right now.
No, it isn't.
It's at Target and Amazon.
Shut up. Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
It's 8 gigabytes though, but not 16.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Did you go out this morning? They're like, look,
it's on
here's
Reddit.
at Target right now.
Yeah, it's public. Yeah, it's the Black Anthracite. It's the 8 gig version of the 16 gig one out there, which means, I got the little plastic, beautiful casing. The controller's the same way. It actually has improved Wi-Fi performance, which matches the 16 gigabyte version, and the latest controller firmware already built in. And I think the thumbsticks are slightly updated as well, or match the 16 gig version. Oh, hello, Matt.
Hi, Jared. Did you just say it's the 8 gig version of the 16 gig version?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's you're talking to a man who slept for 4 hours last night.
Don't you have a kid, Matt?
He's got baby brain.
That's true.
Matt's like, I got a kid, and his name is Jared.
That's cool news.
Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know. You are not in the loop.
The
loop just extends around your desk.
Yeah. My cat is really mad at me. There's a random.
I don't want to go into this.
My cat is so moody yesterday. She was inconsolable.
You know what that means, right?
Earthquake?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
God, we're so cool. Yeah, I wonder if that's what it is. She was irritable though. And I was like, what can I do? And she's just like, you think that's what it is?
I don't know. If there's like 2 cats that are being like...
Mine were fine, and I have 2, so I balance out both of yours.
So I think your cats are probably terrible shits in general.
Dude, damn it.
She might just be upset because you didn't realize we had the black anthracite OUYA. She was trying to tell you.
She's like, yeah, she's trying to say. Yeah. Wow, don't you know?
Oh, lassie.
Okay, well, I mean, that's all the news. I said that my cat is mad. That's like everything that I have. Do you have any other OUYA-related news? Do you guys have anything? Rupert, everyone's talked about their project. Oh, and Marco. Marco hasn't yet. Well, he talked a little bit. What's up with your project, Rupert?
Thank you for asking. That's very kind. I'm interesting. I'm mirrored. I think I'm mirrored. Am I mirrored? Something.
No.
You're only mirrored
I'll
locally.
press this button and see what happens. Is that any better? Maybe. Who knows?
No, now there's 4 of you.
Awesome. That's what the world needs. No. We got a nanny. We lost a nanny. You know, I'm doing mostly dadding. Grandma's coming to stay in August. I've got all of August to finish Snowman and get it ready and send it to you guys, and then, yeah, we'll see what happens. So, there might be some more in December, and we're expecting number 2 child. So that's, yeah.
Congrats.
That's gonna, all the time's gonna be gone as well. So, if it's not finished in August, there might be a little bit of time in December to do a little bit of work, and then that's it. It's got to be out this December. Whatever's done, that's what you're getting. Snowman game. What am I going to do? It's got to be out in winter.
Yeah, that's true. You got to get it in before the snow comes, or right when it comes.
Winter.
Yeah, unless a groundhog does something, I don't know, and then it'll be longer. But it's all good.
Here comes a question. If I enable shadows with the directional light, will it automatically be disabled on OUYA, or will it attempt to render it and not be able to, and decrease frame rate?
Well, I think on the OUYA, we've talked about that before. Depends on the package and how you're doing the shadows. So I don't think you get shadows out of the box when you're on mobile. You have to do stuff.
If you use Unity shadows, it won't work. It just won't build it with that.
Tegra 3 just doesn't work. Apparently the Sunshine plugin's really good. I've tried the Shadow Volume Toolkit, and yeah, it was a bit slow, so I disabled it again. That's a spotlight type thing.
They have the Sunshine Toolkit for Amazing Frog. You can look at that as a reference of what that looks like.
It's like a shadow, sort of. Okay. But you have to like pre-bake all that stuff as opposed to doing real-time shadow.
So. Yeah. Okay. It's about as close as you can get. Yeah. Josh.
I did something last week. I finally checked in a resolution switching example for monogame. So that's pretty cool. It has 3 buttons, like 640, 720, and 1080. And switching those buttons, it'll resize the screen. So you can get use that as an example for your game. If like you're not getting 60 frames a second at 1080p, you can switch it down, try it at 20p, and it'll look all good.
Hey Alex, where's the black 8 GB available?
Amazon and Target.
What was that?
Oh, Amazon and Target.
Amazon and Target.
Mm. And our website, I think. It probably is available there too.
When is Neon Caves coming? By the guy working on Neon Caves. So, I couldn't tell you. Maybe he'll respond again. That was funny. Hugo runs and hides. It's Ashley. Where will it be available? And will it be available inside Europe? Nederlanden.
I would buy it from our website then.
Yeah, from OUYA.tv.
OUYA.tv.
Is it there on OUYA.tv?
Hold on, let's look. Boom.
There's also various Amazon sites. So there's Amazon Canada, isn't there like Amazon UK and
shop.
Will that ship to the Nederlanden?
If you take the channel.
I don't know if that's the.
This is not the black one on our website.
Let's wait. We'll look into that. And,
yeah.
I'd have to guess if it's not available in Amazon Netherlands, then it might be better to buy it in the European Economic Area, because you won't have to pay the import duty stuff from America, maybe? Just as a thought.
As a pro tip, European pro tip. Yeah, so Josh's working Unity. I mean, we have 5 minutes, so it's been great, but now it's about to get better. Are you ready,
Hey,
Matt?
by the way, Bob,
No,
it's
thanks.
not the Nederland in Dutch. It's
It's what?
Nederland.
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 Nederlands. Nederlands.
Need, like,
Nederland.
In Dutch.
I need a
Yeah.
launch.
Nederlands. In Dutch.
What's a launch? Why do I need
It's
one?
I need a
Netherlands.
lunch too.
Wait, I'm getting lag.
Thank you. Nederlands. I'm Kiranio says thank you. Nederlands. Are you there? Are you in the Netherlands, Cohen?
Yeah,
All right, by the
yeah.
way. Oh, cool.
In Limburg.
Yeah, so do you have tips on... Oh, no, you're not in Nederlands.
Nederland, yeah, I'm in Nederland.
Oh.
I'm
Do
in
you
the
have
Netherlands.
tips on where to get the new Black OUYA?
No, not that.
Okay.
Oh.
I got reflections working on it, yeah.
Nice.
But I never got to show it because I can screen share this.
Yeah, so far I only see it on
So
I only see it
can see
on Amazon,
Mm.
unfortunately.
Bobby's got eye candy.
I'm looking at it. It's on.
can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
I
so
got
these reflections work on OUYA. I get about five draw calls, so that should be fine.
So it's
What are you
performant.
using to do the reflections?
Huh?
What are you using to do reflections?
It's pretty easy. You can download this example. It's mirror reflection 2. You can Google it. It's on the Unity wiki.
Gotcha. So it's not a plugin, it's just something available in the wiki that you can do reflections. And oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
just-
is it powered by JavaScript? Or is that a different JavaScript?
This is in C#, and there's also a JavaScript version. No, there's not a JavaScript version. It's just C#. So this is the link. Can you see that in the comments? Or what
Okay,
is
so,
this?
so the chat here
Yep.
isn't visible externally, so we'll have to repost that maybe in the Q&A section.
Yeah.
You could just summarize that. It's not too hard. Mirror reflection 2 on the Unity 3D wiki.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Thanks.
I don't know if this is worth looking at, but the guy that makes NGUI, he has a water plugin. It's called Tashar and Water, and he has a shader in there that is mobile friendly, and it does the reflections off of the water. But I bet that shader could also be adapted to just do standard reflections, and it would probably be mobile friendly. And it's pretty cool. Might be worth checking out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's optimized.
you also
There are
need.
some-
You always need to make the reflections from a camera or a texture. You need to render those.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I'm.
you mean it takes a render
looking at.
texture? So it's a pro feature? Are you saying it takes pro?
No, it doesn't take Pro. This is done by OpenGL. Yeah, they have GL comments. They don't use a texture, I believe.
Cool.
Could
Josh
be-
is asking about tax details while you're looking at that. Sorry, did I interrupt you? Do I have to do tax details? Does the money stack, or do I lose it all?
Well, a couple things. if you don't have a product for your game, you don't need to do tax information. If you do have a product and you send us incomplete tax information, we will, well, there's two things. We can either send money and we'll withhold everything, which I think is probably what would happen.
The portion that goes to taxes.
Is we'll just withhold the maximum amount until you file the taxes, and then if you have any withholdings or whatever, it'll catch up and everything will get sorted out once the correct information is sent our way.
Yeah.
So
you get your tax refund at the end.
Yeah. So basically, we'll just withhold the most that could be withheld until you send us the correct information. So not the worst thing in the world. If anything, you'll just get a refund.
So yeah. Cohen, did you cover everything on your reflection?
I guess so. Yeah, that was it. Oh wait. Yeah, that was it.
Cool. All right. Well, let's do rapid fire food game really fast. I made my own version of Hamburger Helper that I called Pan Burger Partner, which was based off of a Reddit joke of a rip-off version of Hamburger Helper, but I made my own. It was really good.
Nice.
Called what?
Well, we were calling it Pan Burger Partner as a joke. So it's hamburger meat and
where's the P come from?
Pan, from the pan.
Oh, because you made it in a pan.
Yeah.
Ha!
Partner, what's the partner part?
Instead of helper, it's just partner.
Yeah, and it's alliterative.
Yeah.
Macaroni
It's a terrible
and
joke.
it's not a joke. It was real life, man.
The
This is my life. What did you eat?
I had stuffed mushrooms and asparagus with a lemon dill basil salmon. It was pretty good. And
good.
we were in Tahoe in a thunderstorm, so it made it even better.
Ooh,
Yeah. It was cool.
that'd be tough to beat.
I went to Fleming's and I had like tuna tartare or something with avocado something, and then like a filet mignon and salmon something, and then like a...
His points are going down for lack of detail.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Very...
Alex, something is delicious.
Pepper encrusted bacon wrapped
there you go. That sounds better.
and then some sort of citrus glaze.
They're coming
on
back.
the
Yeah,
salmon.
here you go. Dig deep, man.
And then there was
He just sounds pretentious now.
Yeah.
some sort of... It was like a berry shortcake
I do that.
with chantilly cream or something like that.
Cool.
Now, Alex and Bob, for the record, that's one of the places that we were going to potentially go to after E3, but the wait was 45 minutes, and I think you guys were about to destroy each other.
Yeah.
Field cheap.
Next time.
Next time. Their crab cakes are excellent.
Do you think Tim knows that he's on camera?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on camera. I know. But I can't see you guys, so I'm just staring at your avatar.
We're just waiting for you to talk about what you ate.
Oh, okay. Well, I was up in the office in California, or down, I guess, and we went to this ramen place. I haven't had down there before, and I had what Nick had, which was like ramen with lots of pepper in it, and it had some mystery meat. I don't know exactly what it was. But it was pretty good. I didn't like it at first, but it ended up being good.
That's the best. That's a good, food development. Yeah. We can get the document. Josh Hagman. Hablamos español. No, hablan. Sí, hablamos. Rubrique.
Oh, I can't remember what I've eaten recently. I cook everything myself, so it's meat cakes, gammon, curry, pizza, Thai food stuff. I don't think I can compete with the lemon glaze and all that stuff, so I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Just find it this
Another
sort of,
week I'll come back stronger.
Yeah.
and then it'll work out.
Anything with glaze is bound to win.
Yeah.
Mental note: glazed burgers in the future.
Yes. Barbecue glaze.
Phil, what did you have this week?
Me and Callie made this this orzo pasta salad with fresh from my parents' garden. We went over and picked up some cucumbers and some fresh tomatoes and put olive oil and red wine vinegar and some oregano and all fresh, and it tasted fantastic. It was a good summer evening, Sunday night dinner.
Mental note: if you don't bring glaze, bring garden fresh something, and you can also win.
That sounds good. Marco, are you able to say the best thing you ate last week?
Yeah, I'm actually going to defer to the chef. Meet the chef, my wife. And what was it again that we ate? It was so amazing, too. It was like pecan-crusted chicken with, what was it? The cilantro mint rice. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
And lemon-flavored asparagus.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Skip. Jared. Colin, what did you eat last week?
I don't know if I'll win. It's actually very interesting. There was a place.
He's gone.
Can you not hear me?
No, we can. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I don't think I'm gonna win, but it's fun to share.
Not a bad attitude.
So friend's birthday party. We ordered some pizzas from this place called Apollonia's, and one of the pizzas they had was an alligator sausage.
What?
So, yeah, with like red peppers, like some hot spices, and just like globs of like goat cheese, I think, like put in there, I believe, or just big chunks of mozzarella, one or the other. But it was pretty epic. It had a nice little kick to it, and we washed that down. The one picked up. I'm actually a big fan of this Strongbow ciders. Popular in the UK, but you can get them in LA. They're pretty much everywhere.
You're frozen.
Did the pizza come with a purse or boots? That's all I want to know.
He's gone.
Uh-oh.
We lost him.
Was the sausage made out of alligator?
Yeah.
Cohen.
I had Caesar salad with how do you call it, baked potatoes or fried potatoes, something that,
Nice.
and chicken with like that sauce, that really nice sauce. I don't know how it's called in English, so.
No, yeah. I think you might be winning. Caleb.
All right. Well, I think I had a garden fresh glazed teriyaki peppers from my garden that my wife cooked up. Actually, really good. And it was chickpeas. It was actually these peppers we were growing. They're they keep saying they're spicy. They're not spicy. They taste like a bell pepper, but I don't understand this. I just need to find some freaking jalapeno seeds and grow real things that actually burn my mouth when I eat them.
Habanero.
Yeah.
Was it chili? The ghost peppers, or what are they called? Those,
yeah.
I'm scared to try that. I'm not insane. I mean, I do like a little. So yes, it was a really good. It was served with other things like chicken and other vegetables we've got. So yeah, that's what I had. That was really lasted a few meals. It was wonderful.
Were you gonna say something?
Oh, I've had ghost pepper stuff, and I'm mostly a wuss when it comes to spice, and I survived, so I'd go for it.
No way, dude.
It was delicious.
Okay,
How
so
was the day after?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give the win. I'm gonna tie the win between Caleb and Cohen. Caleb for executing the Price is Right strategy.
Garden fresh glaze.
And Cohen for the mystery delicious sauce on the chicken.
Yes.
So then I'm gonna give second place to
Mark?
Tim. No, Tim.
Oh.
And Mark. But I'm gonna give it to Marco for the cilantro mint rice, and for Tim for stepping out of his comfort zone.
Oh.
Not eating the cinnamon stick.
That's true.
Or the blueberry.
Cinnamon sticks are hard to resist.
And you went from like not liking it to liking it. That was good. And then third place, I'm recognizing Matt for the glaze thing.
I thought you were gonna do like
a trend.
I thought you were gonna do an American Idol. In third place, we have someone we're about to announce, but runners up include Matt and whoever else.
Stay tuned. Oh, one more thing. Sorry.
I believe that is it. It is an anthracite and it's not called the black. It's just
Yeah,
anthracite.
It says
It should be
anthracite
right.
there. So that's the one, Kiranyo. If you read anthracite, that is the one. Were you gonna say something, Tim?
Yeah, the pecan. I've always heard of pecan pie, like never on chicken. So that sounds pretty good. I'm gonna have to try that out.
Who had the pecan chicken? Marco?
It was us. It was pecan crusted chicken. It was like a shake and bake type mix.
Nice.
Nice.
It wasn't a shake and bake. I was wrong. It's not a
No,
shake
that was
and
from scratch, man.
bake. Yeah, she made it from scratch.
Don't get in trouble. All right. Well, we're running over, so it's been real.
Next week.
Next week, more tips and things, dev talk, and maybe even we'll talk about food. Bye, everybody.
Oh, we will.
Bye.
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 See ya.
Well, I am broadcasting.